Hello everybody, and this is Mega Callum 10, and this is the bonus part of Sonic Adventure 2. What am I doing in this bonus part? Well, I am going through the iterations of City Escape, not in chronological order, in a way, because Sonic Generations did come out before Sonic Adventure 2 HD. But I just wanted to show a direct comparison by having Sonic Adventure 2 HD come straight after the GameCube version of, well, Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. So it makes quite a lot of sense. So, yeah, I'm going to talk through, because this is post-commentary. Why am I doing post-commentary? Well, because I wanted to get everything sorted and recorded. So I have to apologize for the widescreen presentation on both Dreamcast and GameCube. My capture software, or capture device, just likes it like that, and my editing software, no matter what I did, would have borders, black borders, since I'm using Sony Movie Studio, so yeah. It's not like Camtasia Studio, how I can crop the top and bottom and squeeze everything to make it look like 4x3. I miss Camtasia Studio from my old early YouTube days because it was so easy to use. But I have recently just sort of found out how to make things smaller to do direct comparisons, but it can't be like taking up half screen to the other screen. No. Anyways, here, you see that the robot's right on the right side. That is very different in the later versions. He actually moves along left to left every iteration of Sonic Adventure 2, believe it or not. Another thing that I found very difficult in Dreamcast version was the controls. The Dreamcast controller was a little bit loose. The thumbstick was a bit loose, and to be honest, the timing I think was made harder in the Dreamcast version than in the GameCube or PC version, because it took a lot of, it was very hard to pull off tricks in the Dreamcast version. I think it's less responsive, the Dreamcast version, but that's just me. But I didn't like the loose controls of the thumbstick. It didn't feel right. Well, it did feel right. It just made Sonic a bit slippery. Which I know Sonic isn't a slippery sucker. He is supposed to be very tight controlling, which I have to say the PC and GameCube version has the best controls for Sonic Adventure 2. I have to say that. After playing them back to back, yes, I played everything back to back. And yeah, it was quite fun playing City Escape basically 5 times. There's probably other iterations of City Escape that I'm forgetting about, and then again, I could compare Rooftop Run, PS2, Wii, PS3, Xbox 360 to City Escape, since they're both city levels, and yeah, it sort of reminds me of Rooftop Run, I guess. Or Rooftop Run reminds me a little bit of City Escape due to the city landscapes. And so that was pretty awesome. It just really does remind me of it. And with Sonic Generations, they made it very different to Rooftop Run. So yeah, they made, I think that Sonic team, they thought it reminded them of Rooftop Run quite a bit, because this, well, Rooftop Run reminds me of Sonic Adventure 2. That's all I can really say. But yeah, this truck, he has gone through so many iterations. Well, not really. The HD version just looks really nice for the truck. But the Sonic Generations version, oh, he is a mad maniac. He's even more mad than here. And look, I missed a speed pad. Oh great, get in the gold ring. Oh, I just went under. I think they lowered the gold ring for the GameCube and PC version, because I usually just walked into it. But yeah, I got a B. You'll see that I do excellent in the PC and PC version. Yeah. As you can see, I'm a bit more aligned to the coins. I'm not all over the place on the GameCube version. I am more in control, as you see here. And that's one of the things I love about the GameCube controller. And mine is a third-party controller, mind, but feels good in the hands. Like thumbsticks are some of the best thumbsticks you will kind of find on a last gen system. Well, not last gen, 2 gens ago. I think the analog sticks on the GameCube controller are some of the best, and I like to play some of my Wii games. Well, back when I had a working Wii, to play my GameCube games using, to play the Wii games using the GameCube controller because it was that good. I just wish they kept with the design or something with the classic controller. I kept the same sticks because they were really good. Hell, I've even modded my N64 controller to have the GameCube thumbsticks. As you saw there with the little robot that shows up, he wasn't in the game in the Dreamcast version, believe it or not. They've added him for the GameCube and PC versions. Even on the HD Sonic Generations Modern Sonic, they added him. So there might be some more different enemy placements within the releases after the Dreamcast version. And to be fairly honest, I think I might need to go back and complete the game on Dreamcast and GameCube, and then compare it to the PC again, but like on a different level, to see if there's any more enemy placement differences. As you see, there's also one less Badnik there as well, so maybe they added the Badnik that was there into the earlier section. I'm not so sure, but they do have different enemy placements. Very minor, but yeah, there are enemy placement differences. And believe it or not, that's like the only time I was able to get that bit right. Anyways, I think the Dreamcast version plays a little bit faster than the GameCube version. That's just me though, but I think it does play a little bit faster. And really, the definitive edition of Sonic Adventure 2 is the PC version, but we'll get to that one when it's on. Anyways, I jumped because I wasn't taking any risks. I wasn't going to take forever to get the goal thing. And to my surprise, even though I did very well, I got a B. I think they made it easier in the PC version, or I just did better. But here's the PC version. It's a night and day difference. It's so much more vibrant, so much more colourful, and I think the Dreamcast version might look a lot better if I had a VGA cable, believe it or not. But I'm not really complaining. The PC version looks amazing at 1080p, 60 frames per second. And look, it looks faster too. It plays faster, and because I'm using the Xbox One controller, even though the thumbsticks aren't as good, I think I controlled it better. I think Sonic controls better in the HD version. Even though not having the best thumbsticks, he does control much better. I just like how everything looks so much more colourful. I can't stress that enough. This really brings out Sonic Adventure 2. It makes it look so colourful, so amazing. It also almost makes it look like a 1080i original Xbox game. Like, probably that was the sort of look they were going for, HD original Xbox in the remake, or a very, and I mean an early prototype Xbox 360 game. Because, well, they haven't redone the textures. The textures are basically the same. They have been redone a little bit, to be fairly honest, but they're not like brand new. So because of that, you can kind of tell that they do look a little bit outdated compared to now. If they were redone from scratch, because this was a PS3 port, Xbox 360 port, whatever. If it was done from scratch, I think PS3 would struggle to have, and Xbox 360 would struggle to have it at 720p 60 FPS, which they had it at. So they had to make some compromises, but they made it look so sharp and clean. I have to give Sega props for actually being able to make it look nicer than the originals. by not even redoing all the textures. It's quite impressive, really, that you can reuse old assets and textures and make them look gorgeous. It's pretty awesome and make the game even faster. So I have to give Sega props on that. Well done, Sega. The only thing that I can tell, which is 720p, I think that's been upscaled on the PC version, is probably the rings. Like the ring icon. That, like, a lot of the icons look like they come from a 720p PS3 port, or they're either from the original GameCube, which was like 480p, or I think the GameCube version ran out of lower resolution than the Dreamcast, actually, because the Dreamcast had 480p support, and I think the GameCube ran at 360p. Anyways, we're on to classic Sonic. Sonic Generations. Yes, this is 2D strictly. Very different gameplay than the Sonic Adventure 2. But I have to say, although this is 2D, this is probably the closest we'll get to the original Sonic Adventure 2 Sonic gameplay. How? Well, we got the skateboard. Well, actually no, it's because you're not boosting and you're doing proper platforming, I guess. While with Sonic Generations, Modern Sonic, it's less platforming, more speed. So I guess this is more closer to Dreamcast Sonic's gameplay in a way, but it's in 2D reimagined. So it's not the same. Definitely not. It's nowhere near the same, to be honest, but it's near there. If it was 3D and, well, yeah, someone made a mod where you can actually play as classic Sonic in a 3D world. So yeah, that's basically Dreamcast Sonic. There you go. Because you can get a homing attack for classic Sonic. But as you see, the music is amazing. It's basically by Cash Cash, this remix, and it's awesome. I just love techno, the set me free, blah blah, all that, and it's just, I just think it's an excellent remix, and it's what really makes the level stand out compared to the other City Escapes. Is the music, the graphics are definitely far better than the HD remake, which came out years later, and the lighting and everything, but the music, it really makes it stand out, because even Modern Sonic got a remix. So it's not just the level that's different, it's the music that's different as well. So you gotta give Sega a lot of props. They really love City Escape, and I can tell that they knew the fans loved it. So that's why they kept on making it as best as it could be. And maybe in a dope here, I always mess up on this part, and this is why I fail at speedruns. Because I do know where to go, I just always think I can get up from that side, and yeah. Anyways, that was perfect timing. That was perfect timing for the music. But you can see it's been modernized. It's not just been modernized, but you could see Android phones in the advertisement. So although they revisited the time zone, they didn't exactly revisit the time zone. Anyways, this is Modern Sonic, and this is also similar to Sonic Adventure 2 gameplay, just with boost and less platforming, I guess. It still has platforming, but a bit less. Anyways, we start in the same place as Adventure 2. Look at this, you just press A, just like in Adventure 2, and you do all these amazing tricks. You don't get these excellent, good, great, amazing kind of thing like you did on Adventure 2. But you do get the speed, which I guess Adventure 2 sort of lacked in this section. It had good speed in this section, but it lacked the speed that we're getting now, and it's pretty awesome. I love this speed. And you can see, it's the original singer doing this song, but he re-recorded it. And you can tell he sounds older because of the way he's singing it. And how he sounds. Anyways, here's the main difference. Homing attack, the badniks, which he never did in the original at that point. And now we got a whole new section. It's like a park. It's really awesome. You get explore more of the city, I guess. And I like that. And they've added more routes to actually get to this bit, because you can go underneath that section we just jumped over. Go onto the rails, and now we're back to Adventure 2. Everyone remembers this part, but it's much shorter. Like, I've noticed that it keeps getting shorter and shorter as the game comes out on that section. And this is a platforming section. People say the Sonic Generations had too much 2D, and I sort of agree because classic Sonic was 2D. So why make modern Sonic do is 2D gameplay? But remember, this is Rush gameplay now. Not exactly. So it has more than one gameplay. It has 3D Sonic, 2D Sonic, and Rush. There you go. Anyways, there's the bad Nick there. Non-existent in the Dreamcast. And whoa. He just looks like a normal truck. Oh god, he's got his razor blades now. Freaking hell. Yes, that's right. He's now got razor blades. So that's the main difference. With this guy is you're going much faster than he was in Dreamcast version. But he's also going faster than what he was in the Dreamcast version. It looks awesome, and it looks so much better. It's much faster. I think it controls much better too, and there's more to it. You actually have to dodge his blades and everything. It adds more gameplay elements. Sonic Generations added more gameplay to its bosses, in a way. But there's a hell lot more rings, and oh look, you're now on the side of the building. See, it's just very different, and I like the differences of Sonic Adventure and Generations and the HD version. Anyways, thank you for watching the final bonus part of Sonic Adventure 2. Please rate, comment, and subscribe.